Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? You what? God design.
What's going on? What's happening, Boer buddies? What's up with my Boerboel family? I'm your host, Jordan Pittman with Exotic Boerboels. I'm your host, Jordan Pittman with Exotic Boerboels. Man, I'm doing my show. What's up? You want to talk? You want to talk on the show? This D&K, y'all. You want to say hi? Huh?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up? I'm in the middle of something. You want to talk on the show?
No, don't gotta go. I'm cleaning the skills out right now. Give me like 5 minutes. I can get on there.
Yeah, okay. Hotline blinging. What's going on? What's going on? I decided to take that. Sorry for the interruption. That was D&K. Boerboel calling in. Want to hear what he got to say. But we'll get to him in a minute, and anybody else that want to call in. Feel like they got something to say. Let's talk about it. You hear me? I ain't ducking no fades. I'm ready to talk about what anybody got something to say. And let's bring this to the table. Let's get the conversation had, and let's move on to the next thing. Which really at the end of the day, the reason that this is going on is because of our deep love for the Boerboel. That's what it's all about. What we really love about the dogs. Everybody passionate about the dogs and have the best at the interest of the breed at heart. And because of that, we have these controversies and whatnot. So let's recap. Go back to where we had started off from last week, picking up from where we left off. We were at the money, starting with number one, $500,000 over the last 5 years that we know of that's unaccounted for. We want to know, where's the money? We asked for the bylaws and the charter because we want to know, what are the rules to join? Are you following the rules? These are the rules that you made up, you established. You say that you want the best interests of the breed at heart. You say that what you are doing is trying to promote the breed and taking the breed. You are in control. This is the sole governing organization body of the Boerboel in the North American hemisphere, strictly dedicated to this breed, so that you say, and we just ask simple questions about the things that you have told us. And are you following through with what you say you're going to do? Where I'm from, and a man's word is everything, or a person's word is everything. And you don't say something if you don't plan on doing it. Whatever you say you're going to do, that's the only thing that we're expecting of you. Especially when you're talking about currency and you're collecting fees. And we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. When we're talking about years of blood, sweat, and tears dedicated to the dogs that we say that we love, bringing them out. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of miles, gallons of gas being burnt, traveling around this country on behalf of the breed that we say that we love. And we want to know, what are we getting for our money? We want to know. And we did get a response back. We gave them 72 hours. And that woke them up real quick when we started bringing up the IRS. And we talked about exactly how we were going to approach resolving these issues with Nabba, because it is holding back the breed. It is preventing us from reaching our greatest capacity that we really love with the dogs that we love. And they deserve this. They deserve this type of publicity. They deserve these type of opportunities. And you're holding back the breed. You're keeping us from growing. but you have brought us this far. For that, we're grateful, and we're looking for you to follow through with all the things and the promises that you have made in the past, in the present, and currently. But I'm gonna say I was a little bit disappointed with the response. I was hoping that my suspicions would be I was hoping that my suspicions would be, I don't know the word to say right now, but what they were, my suspicions was confirmed. What we got was more smoke and mirrors, contradictory statements, filibustering, deflective behavior, deflective statements. All we asked for, very simple, was the charter, the bylaws governing the organization. We'll get to the comments. We'll get to this. We'll get to the comments towards the end, because I got to stay on task, and I want to make sure that we address everything that is going on that we have on the show for today, because we don't have much time. We want to make sure that we make the most out of every time, all the time that we have. And let's just get straight down to the meat and potatoes. I'm going to go ahead. Shorty bounced back and responded to me and failed to produce the documents, did not want to address that. But what she did say, and this was a message to the members. Y'all ready for this? If people are not happy with Nabba, they do not have to be a member. I said back to her, what is the criteria in order to be a member? What are the bylaws? Where's the charter? You never said why you want to be a member, since all you could say was F Nabba. Are you interested in addressing the issues among the members within the community? What needs to be done to fix Nabba? What changes do you have planned for the future? And then she claps back with, why don't you and Jason go ahead with plans to set up your own registry? Aren't you finished with bashing me and Nabba? No, I said, I'm not finished, and it's not about bashing you. I always start with thanking you for what you have done. And then towards the end, it said, we'll leave that because that's really irrelevant at this point. But that in itself is very telling, because only thing that we asked for was the bylaws and the charter. And these are simple document requests, because they are not on the Nabba website, because they are not on the Nabba Facebook page, because the members don't know. And we feel that we are being siphoned and we are in a stranglehold, and people are afraid to speak up. And we're here to say, I'm speaking up on behalf of a large membership body of the membership. We want to know what is being done with the money, this paper trail, because we know that we have 500 members, and at $100 membership is a $50,000 to start. That is a legitimate, significant operating income. Where's the money? What are we getting for our money? If you look at in comparison to other organizations so-called governing their breed, you will see they are active and involved with the general public. You will see that they're educating the consumer. They're putting on hosts of shows. They have different incentives for you to join. What incentives is Nabba offering? And other than this was really interesting to me. What I found out over just to touch on this real quick was the appraisal cost. And I talked to people from South Africa. We've been really busy over these past week with this. Just naturally, our lives are busy, but with this whole ongoing and taking on this institution, we end up speaking with people in South Africa to get and I asked just by chance, what was their cost of appraisal? You won't believe this. They only charge $15. $15 for the appraisal in comparison to Nabba's fee, which is $150. And then they do a parentage DNA test that determines if your dog's parent, who your dog's parents are. We can do much better now, but let's sense that you are resistant to change and you seem to keep on spinning us. There was a response on the Big Texas group and Melinda spoke out on behalf, Melinda Heineman. Melinda, you're welcome. You got my number. You can join in, call in if you like, if you have something to say. Melinda spoke on behalf of Nabba. She said that Shirley, and she gave a bunch of excuses, reasons what's going on. They sent out an email. I spoke to several members. None of us have received emails. They said that they had not postponed they had not canceled the appraisal. That another thing that happened after we had aired our first episode was the following day, appraisals were scheduled by the Nabba president, CEO, appraiser, Ms. Hagler, and she decided after our first episode of breaking and down and deciphering Nabba, when they decided to postpone the future appraisals. Okay. And they responded with the quote unquote that the reason behind this is because Ms. Hagler fell ill. We hope that she's doing well. But we heard this story over and over again every time we make these requests for documents, even our own registrations. This is not just me. This is a member speaking on behalf of members. When we make requests for documents from Nabba, we don't get timely response. We don't get a response back, and sometimes for weeks and months. And we want to know, why does it take so long? What is going on? Because the future of the breed is at stake. You're the governing body of the breed, and because of that, we got generations and generations of people that's being involved with the organization. We're talking about pedigrees, just like now, because quote unquote, Ms. Hagler is recovering from illness, and we hope that she gets well soon. So we hope that she gets well soon, but we've got a response, and every time that we put pressure on Nabba, this is the cycle of behavior. This is what continues to happen over and over again. We get the runaround, and this is the cycle. So we want to end this. We're tired of waiting. We're tired of being put off. We're tired of being bamboozled and led astray. We want to know what is the problem with these simple requests. When we can look at other organizations and what they're doing for their breeds, why can't we expect some of those same things from the membership? And you know what? That was just a recap of last week. So moving forward with this week, because we're just going to go ahead forward with the United Boerboel Club is activated. You can, in the next 7 days, what I'm going to do, just to show everybody what can be done with a little bit of effort, I'm going to take the United Boerboel Club, going to publish a newsletter, going to publish pedigree, registration, sign up, all on the United Boerboel Club. If you're interested, you can go sign up tomorrow. maybe even today. We had to check the link, but I will be going 7 days straight with a blitz, updating you guys as the events unfold right before your eyes, working with a budget of zero, nothing but sweat and tears, blood, sweat, and tears, hard work. We're going to show you what can be done with organic effort from within the community, within the Boerboel community. People that is passionate, people that's passionate about the breed and truly want what's best for our dogs at the core of this organization. And we're going to be dedicated. It's not self-serving. It's not about me. It's about the greater good of the community. Many of us have these deep concerns, and for them to go on Facebook and not onto the Nabba website, but to the Big Texas Boerboel's group and make an announcement there versus updating the things, just more smoke screens. We getting nowhere with that. We're done waiting. The time is up. The time is now. We only have so many generations as breeders, and we're going to address the appraisal system in the next 7 to 10 days. All new system that's based on real data, facts, measurables, values that breeders can use as tools and information with the next generations. You can compare results. We're going to eliminate bias from our organizations because we're going to build the community together, united as one body for the greater good of the breed. That is what this is about. That's what the organization should be about. And we can take it to so high. We're going to show you what we can do, though, because I'm a man of actions. The words mean nothing to me. What you say, I look at what you do. I look at what you do. And we're going to give people alternative. And we want like to be able to, we hope Nabba does move forward and bring our organizations at one platform and stand together representing the Boerboel for the whole greater good of us all. That's what this is about. It should be an umbrella to shade the whole community. An organization should serve as a source, a resource for education, real education. This response that we got really lacking. Oh yeah, we're gonna have this. That's in the past. That's over with. We're gonna have real education, educating the consumer, educating the general public, letting people know about responsible dog ownership, how to grow their dogs strong, healthy, about health testing. We're going to cover all the basics because this, and we're going to show with our dogs that it's the best of the breed than all the breeds. The site is up, UnitedBoerboelClub.com. Type it in. I'm going to post it up. We're going to check it out. Let me just show you what I've done so far, just so you can see what can be accomplished with a little bit of effort if you really care. Let's pull up the UnitedBoerboelClub.com, because at the end of the day, I'm calling Nabba out is show me where I want to see what you say that you claim to be. And let's get it and fact check it. You say that you claim to be about the best interest of the Boerboel. I want to fact check you on that. If that's what your organization is saying, how are you doing that? We know that you are collecting these funds. I'm just calling you out on what you say, whatever it is, because right now it's a smoke screen. We don't even know what you say you're going to do. Where are the bylaws? Where's the charter? Let's start with that. We can't even get the answers on that. So this ain't that type of organization. This ain't that type of club. We action oriented. I'm going to show you what we got going on so far, just so you can see. And I'm just one man, but I want to include the community. If you're interested, we're going to be setting up branches, chapters. We're going to be reading regular basis, not once or twice a year, Get involved with the other members. We got a whole master plan. We got a whole master plan. This is going to be huge, huge. And we're going to be so turned, so lit. We're going to have so much fun. People going to want to come that don't even like dogs. That's the type of activities that I'm into. We're going to turn this whole thing into, because that's how I feel about African Boerboels. I feel like they're the best dogs, and that's why I got them, because I feel like I can make them everything that they're supposed to be, and I'm gonna give them everything that they're supposed to have. And I want to show you how to do that. I want to share the information, and I also want to learn. I want people to help. I'm not done yet. I want to grow too, but you limited my growth, and it's nothing. You putting a ceiling. This is my life and my dogs, and I done been getting down for 17 years, and I want them out there. I want to show everybody what's really going on with the Boerboels. They're the strongest dogs that you can have. They're the most beautiful dogs that you can have. I'm a family man, and they love me and my family, so I'm down with these dogs too. And I'm standing up for them, and I'm standing up for the people that's got they don't want to speak up. Guess what? I got you. Okay, I'll stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about you. They can't do nothing to me. They've been trying since the beginning to silence me. They said I did not have no brain. They don't know who I am. They don't know what I would do. I will think about it until I come up with a solution. And that's what this is about, solutions. It's not about tearing down Nabba. It's about building it up and repairing it. But we can't get no cooperation. We got to move forward. We don't have a choice. You're leaving us with no choice. We are going to follow through with everything that we said we're going to do. Like coming with them IRS, that's on the way. Yep, the IRS. Yeah, that's what number one. I said that. Number one, the IRS. Just like I said, we following through with that. Done wasting time, and we moving forward, doing what we got to do. It ain't about repair. Hey, look, because the people that got the organization at the top got it in a stranglehold, and they got people afraid because they holding their paperwork and appraisal scores hostage, telling them, don't say nothing. You can't talk about that. What you can and can't say. Listen, I ain't one of them type. You cannot silence me. You understand? You can't silence me. I'm strong enough to stand on my own because I'm going to put in the work day and night while you sleep. I'm up early. When you sleep, I'm on the grind. I'm starving myself, making myself sore. I'm staying hungry. You understand? We're going to make this work. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Trust me. Believe in us, because I'm speaking for a group of people. Accountability. That's all I'm asking for. What you said you're going to do it. Don't say it. That's where we at. Now, like I said, we're going forward with the United Boerboel Club. It's up and it's lit. Let me show you what we got going on. I'm not playing. There you go. You see it. We getting started. Hey, when they say this battles, don't get it twisted. All right? Explain to you what that's really all about. That's about giving us a platform to put our dogs to stand together. It's not that type of battle. All right? Battle versus everybody. Battle versus everybody. It's about promo. So that's just one thing that we got going on with the United Boerboel Club. But just check it out. This is the site, and it's up and it's going. So we got bylaws. Number one, before you get started about anything, we're going to let you know what we expect from you and what you can expect from us. We're going to build this up. Let's see what the bylaws is looking like. Oh, we got a little bit of something going on there. Before we start doing anything, we're going to lay down the law, right? What the purpose is to establish rules up for the recording and registration of Boerboels. This right here, call it Lorem Ipsum, right? It's not set in stone. This is evolving, all right? It's just getting started, because guess what? I don't want to be just laying down the law. I want to like to include everybody, what's going on, with people that is interested, that's passionate, that's been contacting me. This is what we got going on so far. Codes of conduct. This is how we expecting you to present and conduct yourself as a member of the United Boerboel Club, okay? We're going to build that up. Constitution. I don't know if we even need that just yet. Talking about the history of the breed. All right. What I'm saying is, we got a site up, bubbling, cooking. You understand? And it's getting busy. It's starting right now. It's up and going. Check us out. Same boat. Boerboels is in the worst, gonna be in the worst way than the bullies if we don't stop it now. We got to get out here. We got to make something happen, because you're talking about the condition. People complain and saying that it was not what it was what it was at one day. The Boerboel is not the same dog that they once was. Well, I can see why some people feel that way. Okay, I can see why that's going on like that in their minds, because some of these dogs, we want, and listen, they shouldn't. We gotta step the game up. Look, people don't know. They don't have the information. They're not making the best decisions with their breeding stock, and then they learning by experience. We need to be, as an organ, we're gonna be supplying information. We're gonna be supplying information, giving you tools to use, giving you news to use, giving you things that you can do from an expert, from a point of view. We're talking about a scientific approach to breeding, not this what I look at looks good because you're my friend, not this because you paid me a couple extra dollars, not because I'm staying at your house. Yeah, I ain't think they wanted, that ain't. Albert, I'll be over there in a minute. Okay, I'm about to leave now. All right. Boerboel family, I love y'all. Thank you for joining. I got 1,000 pounds of tripe on the back of the truck, so I'm about to roll out because it's hot, straight up out the cow. I've been on the grind for mine, feeding my dogs nothing but the best, and I want to show you how to do it too. I'm giving you all the tools, all the news that you can use. Holler at me, y'all. Holler at me. So rock with me. Come on back. Come on back, because I'll be here, right here, every day, night and day and night. Boerboel. That's what's up. That's what y'all got to recognize. That's why I keep being relevant. You can't make me irrelevant when it comes to the breed, because I live day and night, night and day, blood, sweat, and tears, eat, sleep, drink, you understand, think, breathe, Boerboel. When you see me, that's what you know.
No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up. No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and now you got a deal run up. Old gang, old man, old school, young jam.